So hello everybody. This is Professor Tallarico, and I'm gonna create a video for Chapter 4. Chapter 4 covers financial statements, which you may have seen in other classes. It basically covers income statements and the balance sheet and a cash flow statement and possibly a statement of retained earnings. Now, I don't know if your book has that, but there's 4 basic statements which we'll go over further in class. But before we do that, I want to call your attention, and I will put this up on the blackboard, of this Merrill Lynch document, which is a 52-page document, which is excellent. And I suggest you download this and keep it for yourself. It's very detailed about financial statements. You can see the table of contents here, how to read a financial report, the balance sheet, the income statement, analyzing the income statement, just what does the balance sheet show, statement of cash flows, and I don't think they spend too much time on the statement of retained earnings, but we'll go over that. But it's an excellent document, and I think you should download it. So let me make this a little larger. So you can see here the goals of this booklet and better understanding the data and how to analyze it. And this will probably help with your project. Components of an annual report. Here's the letter to shareholders, the business review, the income statement, and they usually have a lot of footnotes, as you can see, right? And after we go over this a little bit, I'll be doing a video for Chapter 4. So you can, and then they rip all the balance sheets and the income statement. They completely rip them apart. Here you see in detail current assets, right? Here's the inventories and the cash. The most liquid things are up on top, right? And here's the long-term fixed assets, right? Land and buildings. This is stuff you can't get rid of so quick. All right, and here is liabilities and shareholders' equity, which is on the right-hand side of the balance sheet, right? And at the very bottom, the assets and the liabilities and shareholders' equity have to be equal, if you remember that, right? And here is the income statement. And a lot of these are where you get the ratios from, right? Operating income. Here's your final bottom line net income. And if we go up to the top, net sales is on the very top. And here's the cost of goods sold. And here is now a lot of times this should be with the balance sheet, and I don't know why they separate this. They do it a little differently. This is separated out from the balance sheet, but normally you'll see the shareholders' equity on the balance sheet. Here's the cash flow statement, and you'll notice that there's 3 positions: operating, investing, and financing, right? There's 3 components to the statement of cash flows. So, and then they start ripping it apart so you can see each piece. And they go over each piece in a lot of detail here. There's the current assets, cash and cash equivalents, marketable securities. And they really do a great job with this. And if I scroll down a little bit more, you can clearly see they're taking each line, separate line, total current assets, and they're doing it piece by piece here. Depreciation. And here's the liabilities and shareholders' equity, current liabilities. Here's the shareholders' equity. So you can clearly see there's a lot of nice things in it. And as I said, it's 52 pages long, so they give you tremendous amount of detail. So, I suggest you go over this. And it's worth doing. So you can see they do as I said, here is the shareholders' equity, but they also have it in the basically another component of that in the balance sheet. So they do that in two separate places, which is it's good to go over that. This just lists the changes from year to year. All right. So again, I'll be making a video. You'll be getting that soon. So I just want to get this done and sent out to you so you can review this, and then again I'll put this up on Blackboard. All righty. Thank you. See you later.